It's time for the Daily Stand Up Podcast presented by AgileDad with your host, Lee Henson. Without any further ado, let's get started. Some of you may have heard me tell this story before, but I was on a flight and there was a young lady and a gentleman sitting next to me in first class. I was in the Shakespeare seat 2B and they were in 2C and 2D. And she asked him, creating small talk, they weren't together. She asked him, what did he do? And he said he was a scrum master. And of course, that made my ears perk up. And she said, a scrub what? She goes, what do you clean? He goes, well, I don't clean anything. He says, I guess I clean up problems for people. He goes, but I'm a scrum master. She goes, a what? And he says, yeah. He says, I help people solve complex issues. And she's like, so why did I call you a scrub master? And she was just insistent on this whole scrub thing, SCRUB. And I went on to help educate. I said, do you mind if I cut in? I speak that language. And I said, he's more like a doctor. And I explained it that way. But still, I don't know that it completely sunk in. So with that being the case, I thought, what could I say or how could I have explained it that it would have really sunk in? So I started scouring the internet looking for examples. And I wanted to give you the top 4 or 5 ways that you can teach people about what a Scrum Master does compared to your real life experiences. So here we go. If any of you have ever taken a long road trip before, the Scrum Master is the navigator of the road trip. So if you're embarking on a long road trip to Yellowstone Park with your family and friends, the Scrum Master is like the skilled navigator who sits beside the driver, the team, and ensures that they're heading in the right direction. They help plan out the route that resembles the project, and they help the driver overcome obstacles like road closures, detours, where to stop and get gas, bathroom breaks. The navigator's role is crucial in keeping the journey smooth and ensuring that everyone reaches the final destination successfully and safely. So if you think about it from that perspective, the navigator on a road trip does certainly resemble the Scrum Master. Now, everyone who knows me knows that the second one's going to be kind of obvious, Captain Obvious for me. The conductor of an orchestra. Everyone knows how much I love music. So in a beautiful symphony, the conductor plays the pivotal role of leading the musicians to create harmonious music. Think about if the conductor didn't know what they were doing and just waved their hands everywhere. The music would never come out the way that it should. Similarly, the Scrum Master conducts the team members, encouraging them to collaborate and synchronize. They ensure that each team member knows their part, what they're responsible for doing, their accountabilities, and helps them play their instruments and hone their skills at the right time. Just like a conductor brings out the best in each musician, a Scrum Master empowers the team to deliver their best work and creates beautiful music. See, I should have said that was my favorite. All right, let's go to the third one. The third one, compared to real life, the Scrum Master is often the facilitator of a discussion. So think of a family meeting or a family reunion where everyone's sharing their thoughts and ideas. The Scrum Master is like a facilitator, ensuring that all family members have an equal chance to speak, that each team member's voice is heard. They keep the discussion on track, making sure everything that's talked about is productive, and they help resolve conflicts and make sure everyone leaves the meeting with clarity on what we need to do next and that everyone is good with the outcome of what we came up with. Kind of interesting, right? Let's do another one. How about the Scrum Master is a lot like the Playground Mediator? This one hit home for me too, because I remember trips to the playground, but I digress. On the playground, when kids are playing a game together, there's often a mediator or someone who ensures that fair play is present and that any issues or disputes get resolved. The Scrum Master serves a similar role in a team. They ensure the team follows the rules and that the principles of Scrum and all of the supporting things that they need are there to foster a collaborative and positive environment. And if any disagreements do arise, they quickly step in and mediate and try to find a solution and try to help people get to where they need to be. Okay, here's another one of my favorites. The Scrum Master is like the team cheerleader. So if you've ever been to a sporting event, you often see cheerleaders encouraging and boosting the team's morale. The Scrum Master is the ultimate team cheerleader. They motivate the team, celebrate success, provide support during challenging times, and they should have positivity and encouragement to keep the team's spirits high, enhancing their productivity and work and helping them really get their head around what needs to be done. If that one didn't resonate, how about this one? The Scrum Master is a lot like the traffic cop. Oh boy, I went there. Especially in busy cities. Picture downtown Manhattan, New York, right? In a bustling city, traffic controllers, traffic cops manage the flow of vehicles. They prevent collisions, ensure smooth movement of traffic. The Scrum Master does something similar by helping the team remove obstacles that they can remove and by removing impediments or obstacles that the team cannot remove themselves, which allows them to progress efficiently towards their project completion, towards getting things done. All right, here's another one that I love. The Scrum Master is a lot like the wedding planner. So, if you've ever had to plan a wedding before, you know how many moving parts there are. It's just crazy, right? The wedding planner coordinates with all the different vendors, manages the timeline, ensures everything runs smoothly on the big day, and makes sure that everyone has a pleasant experience. The Scrum Master is responsible for managing a project's timeline, facilitating meetings, and ensuring each team member knows their responsibilities and accountabilities so that everyone can have a smooth experience. Now, while it's not so deep into the long-term timeline, the Scrum Master coordinates and helps with those short-term sprints to make sure everyone's on the same page and has clear goals, right? And I think that's a beautiful one. All right, here's another. The Scrum Master is a lot like the gardener. Now, this one I had to think about. So if you think of a beautiful garden, it flourishes under the care of a skilled gardener, a skilled landscape architect. The Scrum Master cultivates a productive environment by removing weeds, right? The noxious weeds, all the obstacles, and nourishing the team with fertilizer, feedback, and resources, and ensures that the team's creativity blossoms, just as a gardener ensures their garden thrives with beautiful, vibrant colors. I really like that one. And then there's the captain obvious. The Scrum Master is a lot like the sport team coach. In sports, a coach is a driving force behind the team's success. They motivate and inspire the players to provide constructive feedback and support, and often help them practice to overcome challenges. The Scrum Master takes up a very similar role, inspiring the team, helping them remove obstacles, and fostering that supportive environment where the team can thrive. And what about this one? A theater director. Now, this one was interesting. I do a lot of work in the entertainment industry. Imagine a theater director overseeing a production of a large play, let's just say Hamilton. They ensure that every actor knows their lines, their cues, and their positions on stage. Likewise, a Scrum Master aligns the team with their project goals, sets a clear direction, and provides guidance throughout the development process, throughout building the product or service. I love that one. The Scrum Master is also a lot like a chef in a kitchen. So, in a bustling kitchen, the head chef oversees the preparation, ensures coordination among all the sous chefs, and ensures the dishes are out and served on time. Similarly, a Scrum Master orchestrates the process, guiding the team through sprints to make sure the deliverables are on track and that they're delivered at a time that creates the best outcome that makes sense. So, these are all cool analogies, and I think if you bundle them together, it really does help you understand the responsibilities of a Scrum Master through comparing things that we do and know in our everyday lives. My hope is that you'll take an opportunity to think a little deeper about each one and leave me some comments. I'm curious to see what you think. Which of these do you think are most like the Scrum Master? Is it the chef? Is it the theater director? Is it the sports team coach, the gardener? Is it the wedding planner? Or is it the traffic cop or the cheerleader or the playground mediator or facilitator of discussions or conductor of an orchestra or that navigator to road trip? Lots of good choices to choose from. And what I can tell you is, in all honesty, I think it's a combination of all of those. But I hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, learn more at agiledad.com. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, we encourage you to stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Until next time, do take care.